If you're so smart, then pay your own bills. My mom's voice sliced through our tiny apartment like broken glass. I was still in my grease-stained uniform, feet aching from a double shift, when she shoved a stack of overdue notices into my hands as if I had personally caused every red number on the page. No, how was your day? No, did you eat? Just blame. Hi, my name is Sarah. I'm 22 years old, and in my house, I was never the daughter. I was the backup plan. I already paid the last two, I said quietly. Then pay the rest, she snapped. That night, something inside me finally snapped too. I didn't leave to punish her, I left to stop bleeding for her. Money ruled our home, not love, not logic. When my dad left, he took the last shred of balance with him, and my mom didn't cry, she calcified. Every late bill became my fault. Every shut-off notice meant slamming doors, raised voices, and me standing in the kitchen holding her anger like groceries. I didn't ask to carry it. At 16, I got a job flipping burgers, taking bus rides in a greasy uniform, sore feet and all. She took my debit card for safety, but I never saw it again. She called it teamwork, but all I did was pay for rent, cigarettes, wine, and cable she watched all day. I once brought home a free pizza from work, and she looked at me like I'd betrayed her. Don't act like you're some provider now, she said. She stopped working and started calling me her backup plan. Friends stopped inviting me over. No one wanted to be around when she screamed at me on the porch. College didn't change anything. It just gave her more access to my money. She took my scholarship refund, maxed out my student loans, and used my name to co-sign a few things. I studied on the floor beside the laundry machine because it was the only quiet place. Sometimes she'd barge in during my online exams, shouting for me to transfer money or buy her smokes. She never asked about my classes. If I got an A, she'd sneer, "You think you're better than me now?" One year, my birthday came and went with no gift, no dinner, just a fight about how I forgot to refill her cigarettes. She didn't raise a daughter. She weaponized one. That night, I crashed on Lily's tiny couch, barely room for two, but it was the first space that didn't demand anything from me. We sat in silence under the street lamp's shadows. I stared at my phone, waiting for a message that never came. No apology, no panic, just silence. "You finally left," Lily whispered. "You should have done it years ago." I nodded. Even curled under a borrowed blanket, my body didn't rest because even though I walked out, my name didn't. The lease, the utility accounts, the debt all still mine. In the mornings, I folded Lily's laundry, cleaned her sink, trying not to feel like a burden in someone else's kindness while still paying for the life I'd just escaped. A few days later, I went back to grab the last of my things while she was out, and that's when I saw it. A thick envelope on the table with my name, not hers. Final notice. I opened it and my stomach dropped. A credit card I'd never opened, thousands of dollars in late fees, missed payments, all in my name. I checked the drawers, more store cards, gas cards, cash advances, overdraft letters, all mine, none of which I had signed for. My heart pounded as I ran back to Lily's place. We spread the letters across her coffee table like police evidence. "This is identity theft," I said quietly. "She's my mom," Lily whispered, her voice cracking. That night, I didn't sleep. While Lily snored softly, I sat with my laptop, a notebook, and all the wreckage of my financial life. I pulled my credit report for the first time. Every line hurt. Cell phone bills, utilities I never used, loans I never saw, credit cards I never touched. The worst part? I remembered her face each time she handed me a pen. "Just sign this, it's nothing." I started documenting everything. Screenshots, voicemails, texts where she called me selfish for needing bus fare, photos of envelopes, copies of signatures. I made a folder and named it Proof because for years I thought I was overreacting. Now I had evidence. She didn't just want my help, she wanted my silence. The next day, Lily dragged me to a free legal aid clinic. I brought everything. The woman behind the desk went through it carefully. "This is serious," she said. "You have options." "Options," I echoed, barely above a whisper. "You can dispute the accounts, file a fraud report, even press charges." My throat tightened. "Press charges against my own mother?" She looked me in the eye. "Against the person who stole your identity. Biology doesn't excuse criminal behavior." I walked out shaking. My legs felt like glass, but something inside me shifted. For years, my mom had used the word family like armor, as if it made her actions holy, as if love meant silence. That night, I took action. I closed my personal bank account, opened a new one, updated my direct deposit at work, and started calling every utility company she had tied to my name. Gas, internet, water, power, removing myself from every account effective immediately. Most agents were polite, some were surprised.